Is there such a thing? Bad stress? Is it all bad?
Yeah. Can I give you a really wishy-washy answer on that?
Sure.
I I I think there is such a thing as good stress, bad stress, that whole thing. I Let's take an example. It'd probably be easier to clarify that. You're at work, your boss says, "Hey, the directors need a presentation tomorrow morning. They need to know what you're working on. They need an update." Presentation tomorrow morning. Oh my God, I hate presentations. Oh my, they're going to put me on the spot. They're going to ask me hard questions. I'm going to look stupid in front of the director team. Oh my God. So bad stress, right? Bad stress. That same person, directors need to do a presentation tomorrow. Okay. That's everybody has a little bit of a problem with presenting. It's supposed to be one of the biggest issues. People prefer death to having to public present. But if you do it right, maybe your mind says to you, well, you know what? Hey, I've been working hard on this thing. That here's an opportunity, chance to get in front of the directors, maybe get my name out there a little bit. I'm pretty good at presentations, right? Better stress. What's the difference there? Again, as you just said, Lisa, it's the perspective that that person brought to how they thought about it, right? Bad stress is when you doom and gloom something. Better stress or good stress is when you empower yourself with it, right? I can do this. Opportunity. Let's see what we can do here. Now, the reason I don't say is it good and bad stress, because I think that even those kinds of things, you get your cortisol shot, you get your adrenaline shot, and you still create some of the stress impactors in your body, but there's not as many nasty negative chemicals as when you get the low stress and the terrible thinking habits and the brain that beats up on you and whatnot. So I'd say bad stress and better stress, but I still think we all, some people thrive on that competitive sort of cortisol in their system, adrenaline shot in their system. And I think that, it can be good and it can help you to be competitive, but I think that can even still start to deplete you and burn you out after a while. So it's all, to me, it's a balance. Yes, be competitive. Yes, do the good stress thing or the better stress thing, but everybody needs a little bit of rest and relaxation, a little bit of rebound time too. So does that answer what you're asking, Lisa?
For sure, for sure. And as you were answering that, I was thinking in my head, the word perspective came to me, and I think that definitely relates to what we're both saying, is that we can take a situation and we can, is this? I always used to ask myself this when I was having panic attacks, anxiety attacks that would take me to the hospital. I started asking myself this question: is the world going to end?
Right.
Because it just quickly put things in better perspective. It didn't, immediately resolve the anxiety attack or anything, but is anybody going to die? And is the world going to end? And, even though I thought I was dying a couple of times just from the anxiety, the answer was no. Okay, the world's not going to end. And the other question that I have started asking myself, after you lose someone you love, you tend to go into this downward spiral of asking, what if? What if, what if, what if, what if? What if I hadn't done that? What if I had done that? But an empowering question that I ask myself is, what now? So
I love it.
whenever life,
Love it.
life never quits throwing these curveballs, it seems, but whenever a curveball is thrown at me, it's what now? And thinking, do I have to deal with this? Can I delegate it? Can I put it off for another day? And if I have to deal with it right now, how can I deal with this in a way that works best for me? So having that perspective, taking that breath, taking that moment to chill and choose is so powerful.